What's going on, friends? If only you knew how long that whole intro took. And it is so hot outside. I don't even know what time it is, but man, I wish fall would just come already. But here we are. September is coming to a close, which is crazy. And I'm over here at Catawba. Catawba played Wingate University yesterday. And we ended up losing by 3, which is really sad, but we move on, we press on. I actually know the FCA staff guy over at Wingate, and his name is Shannon Powell, great friend of mine. Man, if you're watching this, I don't even want to hear it, but congrats to you. I love you, bro. You're doing an amazing work over at Wingate. There's a mom and her baby walking up this way. Just ignore them. We're just gonna keep going, okay? A couple things to know in the month of September. One, it was my birthday month. Here we go, 27 years old. I hate saying it, but what I recognize is I'm getting older, and that's okay. The next real big thing in terms of ministry was we had See You at the Pole, which is September 25th. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that stink bug? Basically, if you don't know what See You at the Pole is, it is a time where FCA on campuses nationwide get together with students, faculty, and staff when we pray for the campus, our country, and our community. We had See You at the Pole on almost every high school campus, which next year, I really want to make sure that we get See You at the Pole happening on the campuses, because if you really consider prayer one of the strongest and most influential and important things we can do as followers of Christ, man, let's do that. Let's get together and let's pray it up. September is usually the month to really kick off FCA on campuses all over the county. Especially with the month of August, it's like a lot of just craziness happening. So September is great because that's when we really start to seep in the roots of not just FCA, but in terms of like reminding the students and the coaches and the athletes of just remembering, okay, let's root into this soil of Jesus and remember that He's our focus. So while students come off of summer and they get back onto campus, it can be a really crazy, hectic time just because of everything going on in their lives, which is usually the time that family life can really get a little hectic and crazy just because of everybody having to adjust to the new schedule. So it's really important that ministries like FCA come on campus and we love on these students. We remind them of their hope, their faith, and their love in Jesus because He really is the foundation. So this month has been filled with a lot of just rooting into that soil, getting grounded, and reminding ourselves, okay, we're in a new environment, we're back on campus, we have to take active steps in pressing on into making our faith known to campus. Something that's coming up very, very soon in almost exactly 1 week is October 8th, Fields of Faith. It's Tuesday next week where we are actually going to be getting together with all the high schools in Rowan County and meeting right here at Catawba Shuford Stadium, where we're gonna be listening to live worship from Catawba's praise band, eating Chick-fil-A, free food for all that want to come, and we're going to be listening to a guest speaker who's actually going to be bringing the word and talking about the prodigal son, which is such an important subject to talk about, especially to high school students and to a lot of adults too that are still running away and needing to be reconciled back to the Father. And that's where our bro, our guy, Jesus Christ comes in, and it's just a beautiful parable of what that looks like for the Father's love for us. So that's pretty much it for the month of September. The parable of the 4 soils really wraps it up. I mean, we're just really digging into this good soil and really trying to see fruit in just growth happening from our intentionality of getting really rooted. And in fact, last week we met with Catawba's FCA right over here on the hill in the Student Center Monday night, and we talked about our theme verse, which is Matthew 8:23. It's also the time FCA starts at Catawba, 8:23 at night, is this verse. Jesus got in the boat and His disciples followed. It's such an easy verse to remember, but it's one of the hardest verses to actually put into practice when things get really, really difficult. Thinking about all these things that are happening in our life, and you watching this, really actually grasp this for a second. You're in this boat, Jesus is asleep in the front, and you start to realize that life is getting really, really stormy. Things are getting really, really crazy. So you start freaking out, even though you've been with Jesus for so long, even though you've been with Him, you've seen the way He works. There was a stink bug. And the miracles that He's been doing. But for some reason, you start to doubt and you freak out and you're like, Jesus, wake up. We're gonna die if you don't wake up. He wakes up and He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You have little faith. Don't be afraid. And He rebukes the wind and the waves and He calms the storm. And He reminds the disciples that, dang, He is the Messiah. He is the guy, the good news that has came to reconcile us back to God. So a applying that into our own lives when things get crazy, like me planning Fields of Faith in about a week or so. When things get crazy, we have to remember that Jesus is right there, ready and willing to listen to us and to answer our question, answer our prayer. Whenever we're freaking out, he's right there. The thing we have to do is believe, and we have to be ready and willing to ask him for help. So that's it for the month of September. We are pressing on and moving into the month of October, which again, Fields of Faith is right here around the corner. It's a great time to invite yourself, your friends, and your family, especially youth that you know, to come out and to hear the good word of Christ and to be reminded of what we really do live for and what it really is to run back into the Father's arms. So I love you guys, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, one last thing. I really want you to meet the FCA Student Leaders over at Catawba. Here they are.
Hey guys, I'm Henderson Wentz. I'm a junior here at Catawba. I'm from Salisbury, North Carolina, and I play baseball.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I'm a junior here at Catawba, and I'm on the women's soccer team, and I'm originally from Morrisville.
What's up guys, I'm Heidi. I'm a junior here from Waxhaw, and I'm on the cheer and track team.